Greetings, fellow Portal Masters. Greetings, fellow Portal Masters. I am Rowsell, and it's once again time to crash Skylines with another top 5 video for Crashmas, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue on with the arena battles. Today we were talking about Swap Force. Now, if you guys say, what do you mean continue on? Yesterday I talked about the arena battles in Giants, the arena challenges, or every battle challenges in Giants, and I can tell you for a fact that that video did very well, right? I don't know, I haven't uploaded it yet at the time of this recording, but regardless, the arena battles in Giants unlocked a whole new thing for us. That's why when they returned in Swap Force, everyone had their curiosity piqued. Swap Force is one of the best games of all time. Actually, it's the best Skylander game of all time. It was literally ranked #1. If you think about that, it was literally ranked #1 in my every Skylander game ranked. But the arena battles were kind of meh, except for a few. And that's why today I'm going to be giving you my top 5 arena battles from Swap Force. Now, as always, this video is my personal opinion, so if you don't agree with the ones I choose, I fully get it and I understand. But these are my opinions, and I think some of these are unbelievably fun. No matter what, every single one of these levels that I talk about, and every single one of them in Swap Force, does have a lot of fun challenge to it, and it's honestly a great distraction from the rest of the game, to be honest. Which is really cool. There's nothing wrong with the game of all, but it's really cool that there's so much things to do in Swap Force, and the arena battles is just a little bit of sprinkle on the top. So let's not waste any more time, hop right into it with number 5 of the battle arenas.
Exploding snowmen. Survival arena.
The common thing with the arena battles in Swap Force is that each level is basically the same, but with a little twist throughout. Luckily, all the arena battles are fun in their own way, but the big twist in this level is the constant snowmen flying around at the end of a big fight. Now, they do stop when they run into you, but the panic that ensues after you try to avoid them, but to run into another bomb is crazy. The biggest part, no pun intended, is at the end when the world's largest snowman bomb shows up and you start to panic as you have no clue how powerful this thing is. Luckily, I'm pro at cowering in a corner, so you avoid it pretty easily by doing that. Oh, spoilers, I guess.
Beware of the bird. Survival arena.
My favorite level in Swap Force, for those who didn't know, is Motleyville, the one featuring Baron von Shellshock and an Evil Eyes Whiskers. So when I saw that Evil Eyes Whiskers is back in an arena mode, I was very curious, but it also became one of my favorites. Mixing in a boss battle fight into an arena battle right after fighting so many enemies in between, it's wild that after fighting Evil Eyes Whiskers the first time, you actually want to come back and face him again. It was refreshing compared to other arena battles when you get a mini boss battle throughout to keep it fresh, and it's never rage-inducing.
Super hungry gobble pods. Survival arena.
If you start an arena mode off with a fantastic level, it's hard to get better every time, but I can tell you right out of the gate with the super hungry gobble pods, they struck gold. The layout of the level is easy to pick up, and when you realize how overpowered the gobble pods are, you can use that to your advantage easily. When the big guys with the shields walk by a gobble pod, they will still eat them, meaning you can use a ton of strategy to take them out without having to wait and keep your streak high. Now, during the last round, the gobble pods get covered up and cannot be saved, so it makes you think about how you can take everyone out without them. It's such a fun level that gives you some relaxing moments that leads to a huge fight in the end that is so worth it.
Mage rage.
The later arena battles still have great concepts, but they also have a ton of challenge involved too, meaning it's a great mix overall. I've mentioned how the Sheep Mage was forgotten from the team and how it was just another Chompy Mage clone that didn't work, but in this level, it adds a huge challenge you didn't know you needed. In a wild arena battle that involves very tough opponents in a tight layout, the Sheep Mage actually is a threat. Throwing out a ton of enemies to do terrain damage, the level gets littered with Chompies that are getting blown around everywhere too as you try to take them out, while also making you move everywhere too. It's basically impossible to avoid any terrain damage in this fight, so it gives you a huge challenge to actually get the highest score possible. What a wild fight this is, and making the Sheep Mage an actual threat for once.
Snake in the hole. Survival arena.
Take everything I've said from every entry so far. There's a common trend, something additional that makes the arena fight more challenging, but not impossible. That's why Snake in a Hole is my all-time favorite. I love the battle in between the Evil Eye's whiskers, but I always disliked at the end of each wave. That's a common thing with every arena battle here, is that once you see that come up, you know you're at the end. In Snake in a Hole, the snake is there every time, meaning you know he's a constant threat and you want to take him out as soon as possible, but enemies block your way or the fire bombs he shoots get in your way. There's a challenge to this fight that makes you think and decide if it's worth it or not to approach, and it gives you a fun yet fair challenge throughout, and easily the best one in the game. And there we go, folks, my 5 favorite battle arena modes in Swap Force. I absolutely love these ones. They're honestly really cool. I do like the fact that the sheep mage actually becomes, a viable threat in the arena battles, not like normally, which is weird. Is like when he's there, you're like, oh, it's kind of boring. But in the arenas, he's actually like a threat, which is really cool. So awesome levels. I love every single one of them. But of course, there had to be a top 5, and that's what today is. Ladies and gentlemen, there's only one more arena battle left to do, and that's at Brock's Rumble Clubhouse. That's right. Tomorrow we're going into Trap Team, and we're going to be discussing the arena battles there, so don't you worry, we're going to be talking about that tomorrow. But right now, I want you guys in the comments below to give me your favorite arena battle in Swap Force, and of course, I will see you tomorrow for another awesome day of Crashmas. If you guys are missing out, I do have a playlist. I decided halfway through recording these videos that I'm going to make a playlist for these. So the playlist should be in the description down below. You've probably seen it from the first one, but I'm just talking about it now. So y'all are welcome, folks. I will see you tomorrow for another awesome day of Crashmas. Have a great holiday season like always. I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, different shirt. Don't ever forget that y'all mean the world to me, okay? Don't ever forget that. But as always, I bid you farewell.